For most of history, Greenland was just this frozen footnote in global affairs, a huge, empty space on the map. But right now, something's changed. The world's biggest superpowers are locked in this incredibly high-stakes race to control it. And you have to ask why. Because this massive island of ice, well, it might just hold the keys to the future of technology, military power, and even global trade itself.
So really, what's the big deal? Why is this vast, icy wilderness suddenly the epicenter of a geopolitical storm? Now, the obsession itself isn't totally new, but the urgency, that's off the charts. I mean, when you have a former US president talking openly about just buying an entire country and not exactly ruling out force to get it, you have to wonder, what incredible prize is hiding there?
And that's the thing, right? On the surface, it makes absolutely zero sense. A full 80% of Greenland is buried under an ice sheet that's 2 kilometers thick. Temperatures regularly drop to -30°C. It is, by any measure, one of the most hostile places on Earth. And get this, its population is tiny, just 57,000 people, mostly living right on the coast. That's smaller than a lot of towns. So what is the secret that's hidden under all that ice? Well, here's the first twist. This whole thing, it's not a new obsession at all. For the United States, getting control of Greenland has been a quiet, strategic goal for over 100 years. Just take a look at this timeline. It's kind of wild. The ambition goes all the way back to 1867, right after the US snapped up Alaska from Russia. They tried again in 1910. During World War II, America basically took over its security to make sure it didn't fall into Nazi hands. And then in 1946, President Truman offered Denmark what would be over $1 billion today in solid gold. And every single time, the answer was a hard no. And that quote right there, that really brings us back to today and that much more aggressive attitude. So what's the deal? What changed? Why has this long simmering ambition suddenly boiled over into a global crisis? Well, the answer really comes in 3 different layers. The first part of the answer is pretty simple. Treasure. A mind-boggling fortune in natural resources just waiting to be unlocked from deep beneath